It's your best friend's wedding. Y'all have been friends since college. Y'all are business majors together at Baylor. You were asked to be in the wedding party, and y'all were allowed to wear any clothing you wanted as long as it was the specific shade of salmon. So you spend hours and hours looking online trying to find a dress that you like. Finally, you do. You order your regular size based on the regular size chart and hope for the best. The day before the wedding went great. Rehearsal dinner was a ball. Bachelorette party was a rager. So much fun. It's the day of the wedding, and you're zipping up your friend Cindy. The dress looks so beautiful on her. You turn around, and she starts zipping you up. Except it doesn't zip. Do the little hook, take a really deep breath, and with some maneuvering, you get the dress on. You walk outside, can't really breathe, nothing is circulating right, but you know, that's not the point. It's not your day, it's Cindy's. You're walking down the aisle with your date, and there's some dust in the air, so you take a deep breath and you sneeze, and your dress rips open. I'm Lucy Gibbs.
I'm Miroslava Trevino.
I'm Carly Furman.
And I'm Amanda Uribe.
And we are SwiftSize. So SwiftSize is a website that the consumer would create an account upon so they could shop on any clothing website for any specific garment, knowing it'll come in the mail fitting them. Step 1 for the consumer is to create a free account and download our Chrome extension. Step 2 would be to get our SwiftSize kit, as you can see in front of you, in which you will find a measuring tape, a URL to a video showing how to measure yourself as seen on the screen, and finally, an encouraging note, because we want every SwiftSize member to feel like they're a part of the SwiftSize family. Step 3 would be to measure yourself and input those into our database. And then step 4 is to shop on any clothing website for any garment. When there, our extension will drop down, telling you what size you should order and how that garment will fit you based on the size. If it'll be tight around your chest or loose around your waist, where it would fall on your elbows or your knees. That way the consumer could order it knowing it'll come in the mail, fitting them accurately, giving them the ability to walk with confidence. And again, this is completely free to the consumer because we don't feel that any person should have to pay money to feel beautiful. Meanwhile, our SwiftSize database is accumulating this huge wealth of information. That's where businesses find our real value.
Okay, according to the National Retail Federation, Americans returned $260 billion in merchandise to retailers in 2016, and it's only gone up. In 2018, it was $400 billion. And so in our first year, we're going to validate our consumers for month 1 through 11, and then at the month 12, we will finally get our first business. And then at year 2, we will have 4 businesses, and then year 3 we'll have 8, leaving us with a 3,500% growth rate in year 2 and 116.7% growth rate in year 3. And we are going to be charging the businesses $7,500 per month to be on our website, and we are also going to be selling our consumer data as another source of revenue.
As Carly said, this is a $400 billion problem. And we have found that this is not a problem for small local businesses. This is a problem for brick and mortar stores like the Gap and Banana Republic. And this is for 3 main reasons: credit card transaction fees, the pressure of having free returns, and less than half of all returns can be resold at full price.
And although we are focusing on working with a total of 8 retailers by the end of year 3, we do have a greater market size available for our business, with a total of 230,000 companies with e-commerce available. On the consumer side, to validate our business during our first year and taking into account 96% of Americans shop online, we have a number of 224 million digital shoppers across the US. But since we are starting locally for consumers, our number drops down to 365,000 people here in San Antonio.
We have 2 indirect competitors. Our first is Stitch Fix and our second is mTailor. Stitch Fix is a website that allows you to customize the fit and the style of the certain clothes that you want, and then it sends you those clothing in the mail from a select brand amount that they have. And then mTailor is a website, a men's tailoring website that allows you to get measured by a 3D body scanner and then sends you the suit based on those measurements. We are different because we are free to the consumer, unlike both of these services. And we also offer you a wide range of stores to shop from. To validate our business, we had a sizing party. This is where us 5 girls went and learned how to size a woman's body based on the standard US size chart by a known tailor, Wati, and known fashion designer, Couture by Cali, here in San Antonio. So we had a ton of women come and we sized them all, and then we helped them buy clothing online from the measurements we took of their bodies and then converted them to the size charts of the actual brands that they were shopping at online. Our first sizing party was a learning experience because we didn't take into consideration the actual design of the garment and how the designer intended it to fall on the body. So that came into play when we did it the second time around. We also didn't take into consideration the fabric. So when we had our second sizing party at Penny Lane, we were actually able to look at the fabric and know if it was supposed to be fitted or oversized, so that when we were helping the women pick out what size best fit for them, we could see all of that. We had a success rate of 91% with both of our sizing parties, and we learned a lot about that. We also had Burgundy from Stylish TV come and interview us right before our second sizing party. She heard about us geekdom and really loved our idea, so she came and interviewed us. And so that will be airing all over Texas in a couple days on their channel.
We will be spending $5,000 on marketing. This is because we believe that marketing is key for SwiftSize. As Carly said, we will not have a business signed on with SwiftSize until month 12 of our startup. We will also have $100 per month per business so that we can create, maintain, and grow and talk to different retailers. We will need $50,000 for our website database. This is so that we can take consumers' measurements and convert those to the garment that they're looking at. We will also need $5,000 for marketing, as I said, and $3,000 for legal fees, as long as trademarks. We will also trademark our slogan, Walk with Confidence. By the end of year 1, we want to have 1 business. By the end of year 2, we want to have 4. And the end of year 3, we want to have 8. We will be in the negative for our first year. However, we bounce back at our second year. In our third year, we are projected to have $360,000.
So like Amanda said, our startup costs do come to a total of $58,000. But if y'all act now, I'm going to tell y'all how we can start this with only $10,000. 5,000 of those are going to be going towards our marketing plan, which consists of 3 major branches: consumer marketing, market research, and general branding. Our consumer marketing is us setting up booths at fashion shows so we can network with consumers. That way we can prove the value of our business and create a grassroots promotion effort. We also plan on having ads on Instagram, commercials on YouTube, and finally, we want to have a very prominent presence on social media in 2 ways. One of which, us being active on our own accounts, and the second being us partnering with social media influencers. As Emma spoke of earlier, we have already begun doing with Stylish TV. Our market research consists of us joining clothing industry associations so we can network with retailers. That way we can get into the fashion world through the gatekeeper and talk to real people who will be able to give us real answers about what businesses are willing to pay to be a part of our service. Our general branding consists of us doing a lot of guerrilla marketing. For one, with our stickers, as we have all year long. We also want to give our measuring tapes to tailors around the city. That way they can measure people and display our product as well as speak on the value of our product. That way we can really start getting SwiftSize into the public view. We want to use another $2,500 to legalize our business, so purchasing LLCs and a trademark. And then we want to use the remaining $2,500 to put towards paying for consulting fees with database, website, and platform developers, so we can have a clear plan on how we're going to set up our website and database once we have the capital to move into that venture. All of this is going towards phase 1 of our business, which is creating a consumer base through manually converting their measurements as we did in our MVP and putting in sweat equity. So by month 12, when we want to sign our first business, we've already accumulated that information that they find so valuable. At the end of month 12, we want to bring that capital in so we can purchase the database and website by the end of year 2. And by the end of year 3, we want to purchase our website and 3D scanning software so we can have a fully automated system so SwiftSize is really able to reach its full potential and help society. We are asking for you to take a chance to gain confidence and walk with us. Thank you.